Yes, thank you. Thank you all. Me, together with all of you guys, have managed to succeed. And now this channel has over 50 subscribers. And to celebrate this tremendous occasion, I'm going to tell you that I am 100% done. I am so done. Oh my god, we're gonna stop making YouTube videos? No, 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 no. I'm not gonna stop making YouTube videos. In fact, I'm working on one right now. I'm probably gonna like low effort this particular video though, so I'm probably not gonna edit the audio much, and I'm not gonna edit the visuals much. So I'm probably gonna just upload a screen capture of me working on the next video. So what you're looking at, probably, that's probably gonna be the next video that I will be uploading to this channel. No, what I am so done with. Let me get first things out of the way first. First of all, thank you. Thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel and granted me your support. You're awesome. Sloppy hand jobs all around. You're all amazing. Now, what I'm so 100% done with is trying to be the big shit on YouTube or whatever. So, okay, let me explain to you what happened. If you have been paying attention, then you have noticed that there has been a large hiatus of uploads on my channel. The channel is not dead, the channel is just taking a break, or at least I'm taking a break from it, obviously. Um, so why? Well, first of all, I went on a vacation, so no updates during a vacation, but hey, it's Christmas now, day of recording. So what the hell happened in the meantime? Well, what happened in the meantime, my sweethearts, is my dear old 97-year-old grandmother died. Yes. My only remaining grandmother passed away. And when somebody dies, or an accident happens, somebody becomes sick, or something that, is truly impactful on your life, whether it happens to you, unless you die, then that's the end of the story. But, well, I mean, I do believe in an afterlife myself. I'm a Jehovah's Witness. But if something like this happens in your life, and you get to experience it, then all things that are not important fall away. Only the really important things keep their value, and you start to see clearly what really matters. And I did not have a epiphany when my grandmother died. What it did, it confirmed my suspicions about my true feelings to YouTube. So let me explain to you how I thought YouTube worked when I made my channel. I thought if you make a YouTube account, you make a video, you put in the title of the video, you put in the tags of the video, you put the video in a particular type of category. This is all meta information, metadata that your video carries on YouTube. This is all stuff you have to fill in when you upload a video. I don't know whether or not you ever uploaded a video to YouTube, but if you have to upload one, there's a certain amount of information you fill in. I thought what YouTube did, it looked at the meta information and it started suggesting your video to people who look a lot at that particular sort of stuff. So when you get first on YouTube, you get sort of a white slate, right? If you open an incognito video, they're just popular videos up there of everything. You start to Google what you like, and then YouTube's going to remember that through the cookies, right? Oh, you looked at games, so they're going to suggest gaming videos to you. So if I made a video called Let's Play, and I put gaming, as a category or whatnot, then I believe that the video would be suggested to gamers, right? So I believe that my YouTube is going to suggest my videos to Dragon Ball Z fans. And if my videos were good, if the thumbnail was clickable, if the video was entertaining enough for you to watch it all the way to the end, then I would start generating watch time. And YouTube likes watch time because if you generate watch time, that means people are watching your video on their platform, right? YouTube is free, it has a platform, so it needs to generate attention. And your videos, my videos, right now, we are generating attention. We are making YouTube big, right? That's what we're doing right now. You watching me, you listening to me, we are making YouTube big. We are making YouTube happen. We're technically working for YouTube right now. And what YouTube does with all this attention, it starts to sell this attention to people who want to buy it. People who want your information to create products. People who want to make commercials. People who want to show you commercials to sell you their product. This is all a cycle. So I thought if my videos were good and my videos create watch time, then YouTube's going to prioritize my videos in their algorithm. I thought that's how it worked. I thought if my videos do a good job, then my videos become more popular within the algorithm and I get suggested more. That is not how YouTube works. That is not what happened. YouTube's algorithm doesn't work in a way a human mind comprehends. This is video on YouTube which explains it far more detail than I'm going to bother right now. It is called This Is Not a Far Cry 6 Review. I think it's Far Cry 6. And it isn't a Far Cry 6 review. It's actually a video that talks about the YouTube algorithm and about a lot of other stuff that's not important right now. And I've watched that video after I drew this conclusion already. I'm like, yes, you, sir, managed to underline exactly what I was feeling. That I was doing my very best to create YouTube videos and that they were doing nothing. If I uploaded a video on YouTube, it existed on YouTube and it was the end of it. And got 5 views, maybe. I currently uploaded I'm talking too fast for my own good. I currently uploaded videos on YouTube and they have been there for several months and they got 21 views. That's it. That's all the views they got. And then they didn't even get the 50 views of my subscribers, right? Obviously, just because you just subscribe doesn't mean you have to watch all my content. Please do. No, but obviously, that is not what happens. Some of my videos, 2 of them at the moment, have generated over 1,000 views. That's exactly what I set out to do. I explained it in a different video that 1,000 views is the goal for every video I upload. Well, almost. Like this one, not. This one is just a channel update and a bit of a vlog, actually, when I think about it. But a normal video, the goal, to me personally, my personal goal is to have it reach 1,000 views. So what exactly am I done with? What exactly am I going to change? Well, let me explain it with a metaphor, right? So you get, like, imagine yourself going to going to college. You go to college, at the college of life. This is life. You go to life. And this is a lifelong study. You'll be here for the rest of ever. And everybody goes here, everybody has dorms, and there are certain people that are very popular. YouTube is a very popular girl. A very popular girl. Everybody knows YouTube. YouTube started off small, but she's rich now. She throws house parties at her lavish mansion. She has this huge mansion and she throws crazy house parties at this mansion. And everybody is always invited to YouTube's place. You can always go to YouTube's place 24/7 to party hard. You can have fun. YouTube doesn't hire artists. You can come perform at YouTube's place. Everybody can come to perform at YouTube's place. You can sing, you can play the guitar, you can have Dungeons and Dragons live plays, you can have video game sessions, you can have TED Talks, you can do whatever at YouTube's place. Everybody can exist on YouTube's place. Now, you have been going to YouTube's place, or in case me, I have been going to YouTube's place for a long time, right? We've been watching stuff, we know what the place looks like. But at some point, I don't know about you, but I at least decided, hey, I know something I like to share with the rest of the world. What if I went to YouTube's place, sat down, and told whatever it is that I have been telling you guys at this channel? So I Googled what I needed, like you need a banner, a logo, for your channel. I asked YouTube, hey YouTube, do I need a different account? YouTube said, no, sweetie, you don't need a different account. You can have over 50 channels. I don't know, over like if I remember correctly, you can have 50 sub channels on one account. Whoa, I only need one. Yeah, all right, go ahead. So I made a channel, a sub account. In fact, I have 4. So one private account, and then I have this as a channel, as a sub account, basically. So I don't need a different Google account. And I was just allowed to start uploading. So I show up with my banner, with my logo, with my first video. I'm like, okay, YouTube, I'm ready. I want the channel. Let's start. And YouTube says, oh yeah, come on. I show you your stage. So I follow YouTube, lovely girl. I follow her. Now we walk past the main stage. I'm like, obviously, I'm not gonna be uploaded to the main stage. Right? This is where all the PewDiePies and all the who knows what, all the big channels with thousands of views. This is the main stage. This is the front page. When you start off on YouTube, you don't end up on the front page. Duh, everybody knows that. We go past. We go to the B YouTubers, the C YouTubers, the less popular folk. Like, obviously, this is the right place. We are just new, just starting off. Then we go outside. I'm like, oh, I can perform outside. We get out of the house and we go, on the premise. And we keep walking and we keep walking. And YouTube's place is gigantic. And she leads me all the way to the edge of the premise, somewhere in some sort of abandoned forest. We find some shaggy old treehouse that's falling apart. And she says, "Ta-da! You can upload all your videos here." And I'm excited. I'm like, "Yeah!" And I'm just gonna put my banner up and my logo up and upload my video. I'm saying, "Hey YouTube, who's gonna come visit?" And I turn out and the bitch is gone, ladies and gentlemen. The bitch left. So what happened is you upload your stuff, nobody knows you're already there. Yeah, nobody knows that you are on YouTube. Nobody finds you. So, you start asking out, hey, how do I get views? How do I turn a video with 5 views into a video of 5,000 views? How do I do that? And people start suggesting all sort of stuff. Say, oh, you need to go to Facebook's place. Facebook's place. You need to go to Reddit's place. You need to tell everybody, your mom, your friends, your enemies, people who have never even heard of you. You need to tell everybody. You make YouTube videos. So I show up at Reddit's place. I start, make an account. I say, hey, I got YouTube videos. And they tell me to fuck off. I got kicked out of all sort of forums because they don't want my YouTube poop. People are sick and tired of having these influencers, show up. Hi guys, I got my video. Yeah. Like, oh, we got another bastard right here who wants to sell us a scrap. Right? I don't try to sell anybody anything. I don't try to sell t-shirts. I don't sell merchandise. I don't sell nothing. No, but everybody before me has sort of already ruined the whole game, right? The whole gig it's people are sick and tired. Like the way you get popular on YouTube is by already being popular on YouTube. You need to be a member of a community. You need to have been in the social game for longer. You need to have followers. You need to be talking on Twitter. You need to be on Facebook. You need to be on Reddit. You need to be everywhere. And then when you upload a video, you just tell your whole following like, "Hi, I upload a video," and then they watch your video. And then once that video generates a lot of interest, then YouTube is like, "Oh, ha." Like that's a video that gets watched. And then it starts, I think, promoting a video. But it doesn't do anything for newcomers. Like YouTube itself doesn't do anything for newcomers. And the YouTube algorithm is some sort of enigma, some sort of abstract eldritch system that is like, okay, so like something that this guy said in that video, you can make unwatchable videos and they will do well on YouTube. YouTube's algorithm doesn't watch the quality of your video, doesn't watch whether or not you produce anything of any value to the society of mankind. No, if as long as you fit a particular systematic niche that keeps on changing, if you manage to fall in between the gears just right, then you do good on YouTube for just a bit. And then the algorithm changes and they're looking for different taglines, different whatever. It's a mechanized system that isn't human anymore. Therefore, human logic does not, how you say, like fuse together. It doesn't fit with human logic, right? Like me making Dragon Ball Z videos and expecting them to be shown at Dragon Ball Z fans. It doesn't function like that. If you want to get big through the algorithm, right? So the system that YouTube built does not support itself, basically. And I just realized that I am done making videos for a algorithm. What I was trying to do, except for just improve quality of content, was primarily increase my upload frequency. Because, as you noticed, I don't upload very often, like once every 2 months or so. And that was me really pushing myself. You'd be like, what? Really? Like, I thought that making a YouTube video was an endeavor of 2 weeks. Maybe, right? I was watching YouTube videos and I thought I will make those videos, right? So I'm making videos, copycatting stuff I've seen, but other YouTubers do, of course. I'm developing a sort of content that I like to watch myself, right? I'm a perfectionist. I like to create a certain type of content that is enjoyable, of certain quality, yada yada yada. Um, Now, of course, I don't use a lot of clips, like movie clips, like from the anime, from Dragon Ball Z anime, because those get flagged, content flagging. You can't just use content that somebody else has created. If you use songs or video clips from movies or popular music, YouTube's gonna take you down, and that's somebody else copyrighted stuff, right? So I've been working around that. I've been finding royalty-free music via the YouTube library, the music library, free music that I can use legally in my videos. I've been searching for that. I've been trying to avoid using clips from the anime because Toei will flag me. So I've been trying to use fan art, you know. I've been trying to use, pictures, screenshots. Always, basically, this is what happens. Like the entire process of making a video, I do myself. That's the problem. See, I have autism and I have dyslexia. Now, the autism part just means that I'm a bit perfectionistic, so good is never good enough. But good. I can sort of force myself to accept, right? But the dyslexia part is more difficult. And so, what is a video? What does dyslexia have to do with? Dyslexia is a problem with spelling. Well, I cannot write a script or read from one. So whenever I record, like right now, I'm doing this all from the top of my head. I sort of went over this video in my head a couple of times, rehearsed it in my mind, memorized the talking points, and just perform, just speak. All from the top of my mind. I never have a piece of paper that says, this is your line. I don't read from a piece of paper. That's what most voiceover videos are. Most voiceover videos are somebody with a preferable nice voice has a piece of paper written maybe by somebody else, doesn't have to, but like if it's especially bigger channels obviously are, and he reads from the piece of paper. This isn't always the case, but often, like news reporters, right? They read from an auto cue, so it's like that. I cannot do that. I have a handicap that prevents me from just reading something to you. I cannot read something to you. And if I would write a script, it would take me a lot of effort, like a lot more effort than it would take you. So when somebody else makes a video, he writes a script, he starts reading it, right? And he gives it to his editor. I do not have an editor. Every step of this process I do myself. Let me explain to you how many steps these are. First of all, thinking of a video, being the creative mind that thinks up the topic. All right, now that is, a eureka moment away from happening. There's not that much effort. If you're creative, that's not much effort at all. Then, thinking about what the video is going to be, the actual video, like what are we going to talk about exactly? So what are you going to say? So this like writing the script basically. So you would write the script, but I don't. And I go over and rehearse the video in my mind. This is all before recording, of course. Then record the audio, which is what I'm doing right now. Just blah, blah, blah in front of a microphone. I'm basically a crazy person talking to nobody, but hey, there's a computer here that is recording the whole bunch, right? Then editing the audio, normalization, taking out stuff where you sort of messed up talking. That happens a lot. that I usually cut that out. I'm gonna leave that in right now because I don't feel like doing all that for this particular video. So it's gonna be it's gonna skip a couple of steps for this video, so you're gonna notice the difference. But after the audio is all edited and everything, then of course the visuals, because it needs to be a video, else you just have an audio. So finding the images for the video, that usually takes way more time than I ever believed it would. How long does it take to Google an image? Well, every image I find is like 300 by 200 pixels, so if I blow it up on your screen, it looks awful. So I need to find the right image. Can't find the right image, so I need to find the exact moment in the original episode of Dragon Ball Z, and I need to take a screenshot that's from a higher resolution, so it looks good in my video. So finding the visuals, putting it all together. Now you can put it all together on the timeline, but then it's just picture after picture. So you need to animate it. You need to put a transition in. You need to make it move from left to right. Then you need to put some music under it. All that editing done by me, moi, only me. Then, when a video is finally finished, I am not done yet. I need to upload it to YouTube, dear. I need to come up with a title, usually do that beforehand. I need to put in the tags, put in the video chapters, which is, like a little, like think of the runtime of the video, but plus a half of the video's runtime. Because you need to, like, watch a video, break, put in the thing, continue watching. So, that takes a little while, depending on the length of the video. And, sorry, I can't dry mouth. And then you need to promote the video on not YouTube. You need to go to Facebook, you need to go to Reddit, you need to go to all those other whatevers. And you tell, hey, I have a video, you want to watch it. You need to promote your video. You need to think of, okay, how am I going to trick people into watching my video, right? And it's nothing, it's not, that is not something I ever wanted to do, bother people on other social medias for them to watch my content. Like, I am not one of those showboaters that wants to beg for attention, but it's the name of the game. You get what I'm saying? It's the name of the game to be like those people, to be like, oh, you need to like, subscribe, ring the bell, because if you don't, you're never gonna get anything done on YouTube, right? Like, imagine you just did all that I just explained. You came up with a video, you edit the audio, you recorded it, you edited it, you finally made a whole, like, I learned from scratch how to edit video. Like, you start off, you download a program that you never ever worked with, you watch a couple of tutorials, you edit the whole thing and be like, wow, I made my very first video, and then 5 people watch it. And one of them comments and makes fun of you for it. How do you think that feels? Well, it feels like motivation to do better to me, because that's who I am. I'm like, haha, I'm gonna show these bastards. I'm gonna get 1,000 views on a video you just watch. But you start off at 5. So how do you go from 5 to 1,000? I still don't know, and you cannot know because the algorithm doesn't follow human logic. I have 2 videos that have 1,000 views. No idea why. No clue. I like to imagine that they were amazing to watch, and all of you share them with all of you, everybody. But I know that it's probably because something in that video managed to check one more box in the algorithm at a time for it to fly a little higher. That's a sad truth. So I am done chasing a algorithm. I am done pushing myself, because what I was doing, I tried to increase my upload speed. This is the point that I was trying to get to. I'm sorry. I was trying to increase my upload speed. I said before, but the point is, this whole process, I was trying to speed it up. I was trying to create shorter videos, because I'm dragging on for too long. I mean, this is supposed to be a thank you video. It's already 20 plus minutes. So I drag on a lot. So I need to cut out a lot of stuff, and I need to really think smart about how am I going to streamline this entire story that I wish to tell, and cut it down to like no more than 15 minutes, because that's sort of the sweet spot that I personally like to watch when I'm on YouTube. Like when a video is 45 minutes, I'm like, it's an interesting topic, but I don't think it's interesting for 45 minutes. And so I try to sort of squeeze all of that, into 15 minutes. And sometimes I succeed. Usually I don't. And I was trying to sort of speed up the whole thing. I'm like, I want to make shorter, better videos. I want to make better content, right? And I realized that I was really pushing myself, really whipping myself, because if I'm done with editing a video, I am done editing a video, right? Like on your screen, if I did what I promised myself I would do, you've been looking at the same screen that I was looking at for hours, weeks, months on end, right? And then once I'm done, I don't feel like looking at that screen longer. I want a break from editing a video. But then it has been a week. I'm like, yeah, bro, but if you don't start, the next video is not gonna get uploaded, right? And we were trying to do it, so I pushed myself to do it again and again and again, and I will. And I like the result. I love the result. When I have a video done, it feels good. But going through the whole process again and again and again and again and again without a break is draining. It isn't like Illustrator working on something cool, working on an animation. It is more technical. Like if you've been looking at, you see a couple of like boxes and a couple of grades, and you see me fidget with values, and it isn't as fun to a creative mind like myself. I like colors and shapes. I like painting things, drawing things. This screen isn't that. And I like the result. I like watching, like, I made a video, cool. But it's kind of draining. And so I want to break. I kept pushing myself again and again and again. And I noticed that I trying to cut corners, been creating basically filler episodes. Like when the Broly movie came out, I wanted to create a video about the Broly movie, but I knew that when I created the video about Broly, it was going to be a 30-minute plus video. I still want to create a video about Broly because I have something to say about Broly, but instead I created a video about Reddit. It was a good video, but it was total filler video. I created more video, like, listen, before my grandma died, I was trying to make a video about the theoretical kid of Broly in Chile. I learned to pronounce Chile proper, and I was gonna make a bunch of jokes, like a lot of sex jokes, and it was gonna be funny, and I was supposed to be under 15 minutes. I was supposed to be fast and funny, and I recorded a part of it and was listening to it, and the delivery was all wrong, and I knew why. I knew why none of those jokes stuck. Because my heart wasn't in it. I didn't want to make that sloppy bullshit video. I mean, no, like all I wanted to say in that video is I don't want Broly's kid to be green. That's all I wanted to say. Like he could be a Saiyan with white hair. That would be cool. Like a Saiyan with natural white hair. Don't make Broly's kid green. That was all I wanted to say, really. And I wanted to make a whole video about just that little topic. But of course, add more content to it for whatnot sake. But I realized that was just filler. That was just me being, oh, I want to create a video fast. And what I want to do is not that. I want to only create videos that I feel were worthy of existing on YouTube, worthy of my time editing them. And I want to create a video once a blue Monday when I feel like making a video, because YouTube is not my job. I don't work for YouTube. I don't create content on a weekly basis so that their platform may be the biggest platform. I would gladly upload my content to something that isn't an abusive fucking bitch. Because you know what YouTube does to you? You need to listen to all YouTube's rules. They flag you for, copyright strikes and whatnot. And then they put commercials on your YouTube account, right? You cannot argue with this. You're gonna have commercials in your videos no matter what. And they're gonna get rich. And you're gonna get nothing but trouble. You have to listen to all the rules and you get nada. YouTubers don't make money on YouTube. They make money on deals with people that want their audience for their product. sponsored videos. And YouTube had to, by law, make sure that there were some compromises, like um, making sure that when little children watched your video, that they knew it was a sponsored video. That was not something YouTube did. They had to do that by law, government regulations and that sort of stuff. Children aren't just allowed to be exposed to all sorts of things. So YouTube had to make sure that the YouTubers told people, hey, this is a sponsored video. It wasn't YouTube's idea. YouTube is only benefiting from us being on YouTube. And that's okay, because I benefit from YouTube. I benefit from YouTube of being in a library. I can't read a book and understand what it's about. I can't, yeah, of course I can read, but I cannot pick up a book and read it from beginning to end and understand what it's about. Because it just doesn't, I'm not going to explain dyslexia right now. But the point is, it's a handicap. And the point is, I can watch hours worth of interesting content on YouTube and learn. I have learned so much on YouTube. So I'm glad YouTube exists. Only YouTube is a toxic relationship. It expects everything from you and gives very little in return. So it would be better if there were more competitors to YouTube. That would be better for us. YouTube would have to give us something that would entice us to use its platform instead of the Russian YouTube or the Japanese YouTube, whatever, right? Like some big internet company sets up a platform for us to upload videos on, and we could choose where we watched videos, right? And we could watch them wherever we wanted. That would be better for us, the consumer. But right now, YouTube is the biggest dog in the kennel, and we have no benefits from it, except for it being a big platform where we can upload videos for free. Well, commercials. Well, I use ad blocker. Use ad blocker, for the love of God, use ad blocker. But I am not a YouTube employee. I am not planning to become a YouTube employee. I'm not gonna plan on doing promoted material, whatnot. I am doing this as a hobby. I just like to share my thoughts with the community that I myself am a part of, which is beneficial to the product that I'm talking about in my YouTube videos. I'm talking about a show. The show gets more attention, right? We talk about our favorite show. The show lives, the fandom lives through us being fans. And this is what fans do, make videos. So, striking our videos down with copyright strikes is detrimental to the company itself. This is something that is really true for Games Workshop, whom stock value has dropped since Warhammer Plus. If you happen to be familiar with the whole boo-bah that's happening over at the wargaming community side of stuff. But just a practical example, the whole Warhammer Plus fail, it's a huge failure, of course, at this point, but that is a good example of a company that somehow is going to punish people for being part of their community and now has to suffer the consequences. Toei, if it flags my videos, I want to still make videos, but Toei shouldn't do that. I understand that they flag certain videos, like if you upload the entire Dragon Ball Z series to your YouTube account, I understand that they like to sell DVDs and don't want people to watch it on YouTube. But if I was using fragments of a Dragon Ball Z fight and do a voiceover talk about something completely different, that's not that. That's not me copy pasting their content. But different topic. My point is, what's going to change is I'm gonna not upload constantly as frequent as I was. Not that I was uploading frequent to begin with, but I'm gonna change to making a good video once in a while rather than trying to push the next video out the door constantly. From here on out, I'm gonna make good videos that I want to make when I want to make them, because it's a hobby. I just do it whenever I feel like it. I'm no longer going to do it to get more subs, to get more views, to get bigger on YouTube, because the algorithm isn't there to help me, and I am not there to help them either. So by YouTube, I am just gonna be friends, and I'm just gonna sit here in my little treehouse with my 50 subscribers, 54 I believe, and we're just gonna have a little own Dragon Ball Z club on your premise, because we are allowed to, and we adhere to your house rules about content uploading and whatnot. And if I ever find another person that has a very nice house party where I can upload my content, maybe I just upload all of my content at their place as well. Um, because I don't care. I'm not here to become YouTube famous, become YouTube rich. This is not my job. I have a job. My job is fun. I fun. It's a very basic job, but it's worth doing. It's more useful doing, and I am proud of the content I make. So yeah, you will be seeing more of me, but less often and hopefully of a better quality. I hope you understand. And sorry that I have that drone on for over 30 minutes about this stuff, but damn it, I needed to get it off my chest. Yes, my throat is now dry, and I am done talking. I bid you a very pleasant day, and to see you in my next video, which is going to be about Bardock. So hold on, it is very developed in production stage, so it will be going up sooner rather than how much time would have taken otherwise. Later, bye.